Oy, oy, oy.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Go to Maryland. Give up as much as you give. It's time for y'all to wake up. Play a hell of a game. Come on, we're at home.
The Badgers will kick it away first.
Speed and acceleration.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of
three guys down the
found.
field.
Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Penn State's offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
He can't be hurt.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the...
Oh, he's got some space. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. On the run, it's Wade.
Hey,
they pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Wade. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep
I don't know
them
what
from
the hell
getting the
you
first
did,
down.
but you need to.
Looks as if we have an
Get that
injury
look.
on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just
I didn't
inside the
even
red
say
zone, 1st and
something
10
to you.
from the 19.
You just came back out.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
And to the end zone. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Penn State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
Knee
And he did get
cartilage
that extra
tear?
point through the slippery surface.
How long is he at?
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
That sucks.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Wisconsin's offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen close.
To be determined. Ugh.
You can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Yo!
Man down on the play as the
What is going on right now?
Let him be checked out.
What is going on?
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Scanning the field, it's Tanner.
Let's
and
go.
The Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. Early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Hauls it in, looking for space. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
Let's go.
Catch in the middle, it's Francis. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own
Might not have the best special
He
teams,
found
but
some
we will
really
have
good
the
running room
number
on
one
that one.
defense
It
and number one
just
offense.
about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Bring in the heat. Hit hard.
This quarterback's trying to play smart.
It on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He's trying to.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Finds a tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Lisa. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the...
Let's go.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
The great thing about running a bootleg is it gets the quarterback outside the pocket right now. It allows him to use his athleticism. You got to drop back. You got to use your eyes. You got to play the pass first, and then all of a sudden he takes off and chews up yards so quickly.
Going to swing it on second down.
Jesus, man. Better than that. Come on.
Almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Francis. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he it to the 30 and gets a first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Nittany Lions can really attack on this second and short. Grab behind the line. It's Wade. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown.
I didn't know that was going to work
And they
now.
add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown up over their heads, they need to make some adjustments earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Finds a little space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air. It's Tanner. Gets it out quickly. Still on his feet at the 45. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down.
Come here, boy.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
With the catch, it's Thomas. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right. And you got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive. So it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
The Nittany Lions trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
On the move.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass. It's Tanner. Here's a heat. Breaks into the open.
I got you.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
He just like smacked him in the back of the head. Look at it.
18-yard line.
This defense has got to get better at tackling in the open field or gang tackling, because if you need 3 or 4 guys to bring a guy down, have fun with that.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
Let's
I
see
don't
if
understand
this
what
offense
just
can
happened.
answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 Russian defense. Let's see if they can step up here and get it done.
Going for 6.
Over top. I mossed your butt. I mossed your butt.
Just a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Wade. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Gentry.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. It's caught downfield.
You know, oftentimes in college,
We dancing, because we happy,
plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the
look at the
studio.
dong on that kitty. Wow.
Has become
Going through the tape.
And fellas, today's clash is no different. BYU is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Ty Detmer, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. DB's right up on the receivers. Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Back to throw. It's Tanner. He lobs one high down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's got an open man.
What the fuck was that?
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
What just happened?
Well, let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll
What?
be brought down after a solid effort on that return. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Gentry. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Got it in the middle. It's Francis. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole...
Fires deep toward the end zone. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Just about set to get this second half underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window, and he did that right there.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Badgers in a good spot here with second and short. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this.
No more.
Gotcha, bitch.
Quarterback is sacked.
Run for me forever.
And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Nittany Lions have moved it inside the 20. The run from the shotgun.
Whoa, where'd you come from? Like the other side.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Grabbed over the middle. It's Gentry. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it in the end zone.
I'm about to come out there with a look at that wing.
Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Give to the running back. There he goes. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Gotcha.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Caught in the backfield. It's Wade. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. He wants to throw it again. Unleashes one deep. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State! And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between
look
these
at
two
that,
guys
man.
has to be
Tebow
great
threw better balls than that.
Because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over. It's paying dividends now.
And right down the middle. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Tanner. Forced out of the pocket. Oh, he's got some space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. It's complete on the right side. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Gonna run it. It's Wade.
87. You gonna block anybody? You just gonna like
plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Alabama.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the right. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they got it at the 33. The Nittany Lions are on the move. They'll give it to the back. And the defense holds firm.
All right, you see, they just used a timeout, right?
All on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some.
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Stay out of the game then, bro. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Makes the catch. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Woo. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the... And now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And, man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Fires to the big fella. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Badgers send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 40. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Defense is about feeling out the offense and what they like to do. What are they going to do in 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long? So far, the offense is winning. Defense is going to need to make some adjustments.
Just a
What the
little
fuck was that?
incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the back. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, David, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
And the Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Turning it on. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quick strike complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy 2nd down situations with some positive runs on 1st down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be hitting
Right down the boulevard.
And now you just completely flipped how I play defense. I'm not really worried about the quarterback running the football. I'm like, okay, he's number 3 or 4 on my list of who I think can beat me. But now he does that. Now it puts in the back of my mind, I got to think about it. I got to stay home. I got to stay disciplined. That's a curveball by the offense.
And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Looking to throw, it's Harbor. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. We'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the tailback.
Then when I want to
behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Gotcha.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. Man, they can barely see the first down marker from there, but they'll go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that
Let's go. Let's go. Ah, man.
He goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams.
Mafia. Very good.